KG used to like. He had more antics, dog, Tim. I don't know. Like, maybe because you guys were about the same size, like, he didn't do that shit to you. I don't know. But, like, he talked the most shit. And, like, I remember one time he hit me with, like, a bow, like, to see what I was going to do. Like, you know what I mean? Just trying to kind of, like, punk you a little bit. And so the next time I came down, I fired one right in his ribs. And he looked at me like, he left me alone after that. But, like, that's who he is, right? Like, that's what he tried to do.
He's done that a lot. He'll test you early, figure out who you are,
right?
And depending on your response, you get a certain type of response from him later on. But exactly. Those individuals who came down and fired back, at some point he usually left them alone and give them a little more leeway.
Right.
He said that it would frustrate him the most. That he would talk all his shit, but you would smile and say, like, good job and stuff. Like, that would piss him off the most. Why would you never engage in trash talk, Tim?
With him, because that's what he wanted.
Okay.
That's what he wanted. He wanted to get you outside yourself. He wanted to piss you off and kind of control the situation. And I guess I recognize that. Plus, it wasn't part of my game. Like it frustrates people more when you just keep coming and you just keep getting things done, and no matter what they throw at you or no matter what they do, it doesn't affect you, and it ends up affecting them much more than it does you. So that was my way. That was my what I figured out to be most effective, and it fit with my game. Like I didn't have to trash talk. I didn't need to trash talk. I wasn't good at it. So
I was just about to ask you if you were even good at doing it.
Yeah. So my more thing is just like kind of poke there, just kind of poke them a little bit and piss them off a little bit, and then they react and poke them again.
Tim Duncan is the most underrated superstar of this generation by far. I mean, nobody even talks about Tim Duncan anymore now that he's gone. He was coaching for San Antonio, but I think he stopped coaching. And his name never comes up. When they talk about the greatest players of his generation, I mean, you only hear about Kobe, you hear about Shaq. I mean, they even talk about Kevin Garnett and those guys, but Tim Duncan name never comes up. And he has, 4 championships? Bunch of MVPs, final MVPs. I mean, all defensive teams. He dominated his entire career, but it's crazy to me how his name never comes up. I guess because his style of play is boring. He doesn't have a lot of highlights and things like that. But Tim Duncan had great footwork. For you young players, go and watch some of his highlights. Great hands, great footwork, nice little bank shot. Tim Duncan was a very fundamentally sound player, a very great player, and he doesn't get his due, in my opinion. If you're new to the channel, welcome. If you're not, welcome back. What up, though? My name is Kevin Melson with Beyond Your Limits, and in this video we got Tim Duncan on Raja Bell's podcast, and he's speaking on trash talking. And Raja Bell brought up a point that Kevin Garnett shot him an elbow to see what he would do, kind of testing him. And what I want you guys to know is that trash talking and playing tough and all of that stuff, the main goal of that is to get you off of your game. The main goal of trash talking is to make you play worse than you can play. And this happened a lot. I grew up in the bad boys era with the Pistons. I'm from Detroit. And we even had the no layup rule on the playground on cement. So if you went to the basket to shoot a layup, somebody's gonna put you on the ground. And so that's just how it was back then. And people would trash talk and all those things. And you might even have to fight, but you had to stand up for yourself, and you had to play tough as well, because you don't want to get taken advantage of. You don't want to stop going to the basket just because you're going to get fouled hard. You don't want to stop playing hard just because somebody's talking crazy. It's all a mental game. And so a lot of people talk crazy, they do crazy things on the court, but it's all to get you out of your mindset. It's all to make you not focus on being the best basketball player that you can be, but focus on them and what they're doing and what they might try to do to you and try to get you off of your game. And most likely, if you don't react to it, or if you don't have a negative reaction to the craziness that's going on the court, most likely that player will stop. If they see that it's not getting to you, then they'll stop doing the crazy stuff on the court. It's like Tim Duncan said, he just kept coming down, making great plays, doing his job. And once they see that it's not affecting him, at that point, it's no reason to continue to trash talk or to do those crazy things if it's not affecting his game. And another thing in this video that I want you guys to also realize is that Tim Duncan he trash talked in his own way, just little subtle things like that, and that's more so his style. He didn't go and try to trash talk like Kevin Garnett, because that's not who he was. It wouldn't come off as authentic. And so that's something I want you guys to take away. Be true to yourself, who you are as a person. You can do things to try to get people off their game, but don't do something that's completely out of character for you, because I mean, most likely it won't work. And so that's what I wanted to bring to you guys today about trash talking. The whole point of trash talking is to get you off your game. But if you stay focused on your game and you continue to make plays, most likely they'll stop. But I mean, some people are really crazy and they won't stop. You might end up in a fight or something like that, but I mean, but that's okay. You got to stand up for yourself, and you got to, I mean, it's on the basketball court, so people are not going to let it go too far. So just have confidence in yourself, play your game. Don't let anyone get in your head or, stop you from doing certain things on the basketball court. Just because you're going to get fouled hard, keep going to the basket. Be tough. All right, thanks for watching this video. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Click a link in the description, a link in the bio. I'm out.